Oh, hey, Amanda, I want to say right now, what is this whole fucking memes on Instagram? Like, what is this egg meme? Like, this doesn't make any sense. People are literally putting egg on their profile, a picture of a fucking egg in their profile. On Twitter, on Instagram, all over social media. Like, people completely retarded? Is people completely lost their mind? Like, oh shit. I call you back. This is recording.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
What's up? It's an intro here, and welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we've got it's a Monday. We all know what we usually talk about. That's right, it's the football impact. So, dive into the memes of this weekend, where we're starting off with Arsenal against Chelsea. And Arsenal were excellent. They needed a big boost after their horrific performance against West Ham last week, where Guendouzi was atrocious, and a lot of people were questioning Nuno Emery's understanding and really tactics in the match against West Ham. But he got spot on. He played the two players up front, which I've been saying for months that Aubameyang and Lacazette should just play up front as a two. They were phenomenal. Lacazette is an ice cold finisher when he's in the box. Usually, out of 9 times out of 10, he would score those goals. Aubameyang almost scored an absolutely outstanding goal as well. It would have been like Wayne Rooney against Man City over again. Xiaomi was phenomenal. He was an enforcer for them. He was a leader of men in that game, and he was an outstanding. He is the captain. He's got a lot of experience. Xiaomi he may not be fit after major injuries, but he was excellent, and they deserved to win this game 2-0. It could have been 3 or 4 for Arsenal, but I think because of their recent run of results, they just needed a clean sheet and a win to get back in form. Chelsea were awful from start to finish. From minute 1 in that match, Chelsea did not have a fucking clue what they were doing.
For God's sake, turn it off! Turn it off!
Now, Sarri came out in the press conference after the match and said his team lacked desire, his team lacked confidence, his team lacked this, lacked that. He was putting pretty much the blame game over his players, you could say. If Chelsea fans are watching, there's one thing that'll probably piss you off is Sarri coming out and saying your players lack motivation.
But we could have lost it for tactical reasons and technical reasons, but I think we lost it because of our determination.
Motivation? You're playing against Arsenal in a London freaking derby. You're playing against one of your main rivals for the Champions League places. If that's not motivation, I don't know what is. And this sums up Chelsea this season. Away from home against Arsenal, even against Tottenham, they were flaky, they were pathetic, they were predictable, too predictable. And Sarri has to change his tactics. You cannot play Eden Hazard up front. I don't give a damn if Eden Hazard is a fantastic player. He is. He's one of the best players in the Premier League on his freaking day. But he ain't a number fucking 9. I don't care. He's not a centre forward. He's not a striker. You play him in his left position. You play in the wing. You play him as a playmaker. You do not play him up front. Number 2, N'Golo Kante is one of the best defensive midfield players in world football. The man's won 2 Premier League titles and a World fucking Cup. What has Jorginho won? He's won jack shit. I tell you what he's won. He's playing in position. And I understand Jorginho. He's like the Tom Brady of the team. He sprays passes. He dictates play. I get that, but he has to change the tactics. Away from home against Tottenham, it's the same problem. Jorginho was getting fought out time and time again against Dele Alli. In this game, Torreira and Aaron Ramsey had him on toast. He couldn't deal with him. Jorginho was getting outplayed, outfought at times. So for me, Chelsea have to change the tactics. Sarri has to just go back to basics and play 4-2-3-1. You can play Kante and Jorginho as a whole midfield player. Play Barkley. Play Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who's still hardly been. I don't know where he's been in the last couple of months. He actually, to put in perspective, he's the top goal scorer midfield player for Chelsea this season. He scored more goals than Jorginho, Kante, and freaking Kovacic combined. And also play the kid most wanted player in world football right now in Hudson-Odoi. He came on. I mean, he had an outstanding game against Tottenham, but again, you don't play him because you don't want him. You bought Christian Pulisic in. Now, he may not be a Sarri signing or whatever, but Hudson-Odoi has to start for Chelsea right now. They have got no pace. William offers fuck all since apart from him scoring that goal against Newcastle, he has done nothing for Chelsea since. They should play Hudson-Odoi. Just play 4-2-3-1. The back 5 pretty much picks itself. They Kante and Jorginho in midfield, have Barkley or Ruben Loftus-Cheek up in terms of number 10, have Hazard on one wing, Hudson-Odoi on the other, and you play Giroud, or you bring Hingway in, or you bring Mark or Wilson, or you bring in a fucking ghost as a striker. It doesn't matter who they bring in. They have to change the system, and Sarri has to change his tactics. They're outdated, they're boring, and they're nowhere near good enough. We see in Napoli, the reason why Napoli did not win the Scudetto was because he relied on the same damn system, the same damn stubborn lineup every game. I've seen this. I watched Napoli last season. That's the reason why I didn't win the Scudetto. This is the reason why Chelsea will not finish top 4. It's because he's too stubborn to change the system. For me, they need to do something, Chelsea, or top 4 could easily be top 6. Now we're heading to Germany after this winter break. It was Leipzig against Borussia Dortmund. And Borussia Dortmund showed something in this game that I think they have lacked for many, many seasons. How to win ugly, and most important of all, midfield has been exceptional for them this season. Now, last season, I'm not saying that Dortmund down tools or whatever under whoever the manager was, but I'm just saying players didn't really look motivated at Dortmund last season, which is the reason why I think they just finished 4th above the likes of Leverkusen. This season, Farfa has got his team motivated. Their team is hungry. Their team wants success. And I really do think that this Dortmund team, they have a very good midfield. The midfield this season is way better than last season. You've got the likes of Delaney and Witzel. Two new signings. Delaney's been phenomenal for them. Alex Witzel, I think, is right now the star performer in this Dortmund team. Yes, I think Marco Rose, for me at this moment in time, is the Bundesliga player of the season. But for me, Alex Witzel has been sensational. He's one of the best midfield players in not just Bundesliga, maybe in European football right now. His possession, his know-how, his experience at this level is astonishing. And it just mystifies me how no other club in Europe, even the Premier League, Serie A or whatever, did not get this man. It's a real coup for Dortmund because their signings have been stellar this season. But he scored the winning goal and I thought he was man of the match, even though the goalkeeper for Dortmund made some outstanding save in this game to keep it 1-0. But how you win titles and how to win championships is when the chips are down, you're not playing well, but you just get the result. That's what Dortmund did in this game. Leipzig, you're disappointed about Frankfurt, who are definitely their main rivals along with Hertha Berlin for the last Champions League spot. I think it's going to be nip and tuck. Now we're heading to Italy. It's back after this winter break as well, and it's Napoli against Lazio. And Napoli, who have had so many injuries and also has been struck by illness as well on the team. So they had a lot of players injured, a lot of players struggling with illness and flu. So this was a huge win to get back on track in their fight to finish second. And I think they will finish this year. No, I know Inter Milan dropped points this week against Sassuolo, but I really do like Napoli's team this year. I think Carlo Ancelotti has got their team going in the right direction. I think they have to win I think this season they have to go and win the Europa League or a Coppa Italia to get a silverware at this club. They haven't won a trophy since Rafa Benitez. I think that might have been the Coppa Italia or the Super Coppa. They've won them anyway. So I think they need to get silverware. I think they're going in the right direction. Carlo Ancelotti does a fantastic job. Yes, I know they didn't get into the Champions League knockout stages, but to be honest, they had a tough group with Liverpool and PSG. If they were in any other group, they would have qualified. But I like this Napoli team. Milik's been their star performer this season. Last season he was in and out of teams. Sorry, I just didn't rate him. But right now he's been like the main man of this team, and he scored. He was definitely the best player. He scored the goal. He was involved in the second goal. I know Lazio had a man sent off. That decision was a terrible challenge, and Immobile did score a goal at the end, but they were poor. Lazio, and for me, the games this season for Lazio against the top sides, I think they've lost all of them. I don't think they've been going to draw. I just feel this season for Lazio, I think that's the problem. Going away to like Napoli, Juventus, and those type of teams, Inter Milan, I think it's been their biggest Achilles heel this season, and that's the reason why I don't think they're finishing in the top 4, because they can't beat those teams. We've seen the last game of the season against Inter Milan. They bottled it. They should have won the match. Inter shouldn't have got top 4. The reason why they did get top 4 is because they had the player of the season, which was Mario Icardi. I don't see that happen for Lazio. I think Lazio, I'm not feeling them this year, and I think 5th, 6th is probably where they'll finish. Napoli, I think, will finish second. Now heading to La Liga in Spain, where it's Huesca against Atletico Madrid. And Atletico Madrid got a convincing 3-0 win, but it wasn't really a convincing performance, because I thought Huesca played really well. It just goes to show that they just lack a goal scorer, and I think at this level, I just don't think Huesca or La Liga top Spanish team. I don't think they are. I think they are a second division team, Huesca, playing in Premier Division in La Liga. I think that I don't see them staying up Huesca. They had many chances, just didn't look like scoring. Koke was definitely his best player. He's coming in sort of good form right now. I think maybe at the start of the season, he struggled because obviously Gabi retired at the end of last season. Everybody thought of Sam Noguez as the main man. But Koke's come into the team, he's played well, he set up the first goal. An outstanding finish from the fullback Arenas. Fuck what a goal that was. And the third goal, he scored just right place, right time. And he was a very good player in this game. 3-0 win, a convincing win, even though it was a foggy, awful match and it was really difficult to see the players on the pitch, mainly the ball on the pitch. But they did enough in the end, Atletico Madrid, and Barcelona also won this weekend just because it was a really interesting game now, because Leganés did get an equaliser, but Messi and Suarez just showed their usual self really. But for me, it's going to be interesting how this La Liga title race really unravels this season, because those two, for me, are the only two I think will fight for the title this year. And right now, it's anyone's. Liverpool took on Crystal Palace in an outstanding 7-goal thriller, and also was a red card in this game. Now Crystal Palace, we've seen, did go away to Manchester City this season and got an outstanding performance, having won 3-2, where Andros Townsend just probably scored the goal of the season. And this game, Andros Townsend did score, but wasn't a goal of the season contender. It was just a typical tap-in goal for the first goal. Then obviously Liverpool, that gave them sort of the impetus to start, and then they obviously got an equaliser, and then took the lead in this game, and then a fantastic goal from Salah, by the way, an outstanding finish. Then Palace got an equaliser again, it was 2-2, then obviously Firmino, then Mane, and then obviously at the end Max Meyer scored a late goal. Even though Salah was accused of diving in this game, right decision, even though I don't know how that's not a yellow card. Like, he dived, but the referee doesn't give you a yellow card. Sums up how referees are so in-depth to do decisions this season. It's ridiculous. But James Milner got a straight red card. Well, he got a red card even though he should have a straight red card on his tackle on Wilfried Zaha, who had him on toast the whole game. He struggled James Milner to deal with Wilfried Zaha. But he got 2 yellow cards. He was sent off. But Liverpool, Crystal Palace have been definitely their kryptonite in recent seasons. You think of the 2 goals Benteke scored against them, which obviously kept them in the Premier League. You think of the game which White Gale scored 2 goals, an ex-Newcastle man, tell me about it, that pretty much cost them the title. But for me, I just think this game was just the game where you thought, you know what, it could be Liverpool's year. It's all going their way. The goalkeeper, Speroni, made errors. Same as Pickford against the Merseyside derby. I think it's going Liverpool's way. There's still a long way to go in this season. I think the Manchester United have a big say in this title race this season. But right now, Liverpool, it's their title to lose. Now then, to France, in Ligue 1, where PSG showed their superiority yet again and put 9 past ganged up. And ganged up, oh boy, I mean, literally on that first goal, one then you thought, like, can we just wave the white flag and just hop on the bus and get onto the airplane and just fly out of here? Because that's what it looked like to me. Because ganged up, just they didn't really care. Like, they thought, you know what, we're bottom of the league. Can we go home? But like I said, PSG were excellent in this game, like they always are. Neymar stole the show. Cavani and Mbappe both scored hat-tricks. It'd be interesting who gets the hat-trick ball. Does that mean Neymar has to flip the coin to see who got the hat-trick ball?
Run.
He's just the type of guy that just gets the ball, just runs with it. But they were excellent, like I said, PSG. Neymar and Mbappe. Neymar scored 2 goals, he could have had a hat-trick. Cavani should have scored 4 goals, even though one of them was ruled offside thanks to VAR. And Mbappe also scored a hat-trick. So again, PSG showed their superiority yet again and are so far ahead of everybody else in Ligue 1, it's laughable. It really is. But can this team go a whole season unbeaten and do the Invincibles like many other teams have done in the past, like Arsenal and Celtic and many others? Yes, they can. I think they can. It's all going to come down to, do they really feel like they want to be a whole season unbeaten? That's simple as that, because for me, they will win another Ligue 1 title again. And that just leaves the last game to talk about, which is Fiorentina against Sampdoria, which was, for me, the game of the weekend. This game has 6 goals, red cards, and referee controversy, along with a bit of management that also should have been sent off. This game was excellent. Fiorentina should have led the game in the first couple of minutes, where Chiesa, I thought, was their main man. I know Muriel scored 2 goals in this game, but he was outstanding in this match. He looks a real player for the future. It'd be interesting to see if Fiorentina keep him in the summer. But like I said, Muriel, who was at Sevilla a couple of months ago, obviously he's left La Liga to go back to Serie A against his former team in Sampdoria. He scored 2 very good goals. The first goal was you expect him to score. Then obviously the second goal was a phenomenal goal. Pace on the counter-attack, an outstanding goal, even though his finishing has been questionable to say the least in his career. But it's a very good goal, very good finish. So another player also scored 2 goals. It is Quagliarella. He's now scored 10 goals in 10 games. The last player to do that was the great Batistuta, former Roma player. And man, he was a player back in the day. He was an outstanding goal machine, Batistuta. And Quagliarella, honestly, I think this guy is up there with Ronaldo, who I think is player of the year in Serie A. Gaston Ramirez scored a very good free kick to make it 2 apiece, which is an outstanding free kick. No goalkeeper in the world would say that, because it hit the damn post and went in the net. Then, obviously, Sampdoria took the lead thanks to Quagliarella, who scored the penalty. Very good penalty. Questionable if it was a penalty, but it was a very good penalty, 3-2. And you thought, okay, they had enough, because Fiorentina also had a man sent off, a terrible tackle. Yeah, it was just that type of game, it was just bonkers, you could say. But at the end, Fiorentina just got the equaliser, just got the draw, and I think a draw was a fair result in the end. But terrible defending from Sampdoria. Just kick out for a corner, just kick it to the damn corner flag. He didn't do it. They play on, and it was a fantastic game. It was, for me, the game of the weekend in Europe. Yes, don't hate me, Liverpool, Crystal Palace fans, or the Wolves supporters. I know you got a fantastic 4-3 win against Leicester City, but for me, this game had everything. Goals, red cards, incidents, late goals at the end. It was a phenomenal match. And then people say to me, oh, you know what, Serie A is a boring league. This season has not been boring one bit. It's been goals fest galore. And that's why I love talking about this beautiful game. So guys, that's the end of the Football Impact for this episode. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget, if you hate this whole egg, Instagram, social media extravaganza that's been going on right now, get an egg out of a box or wherever in the fridge, throw the egg at a car window, get the second egg you see and throw it at another car window, and the last egg you want to get right now, throw it at the damn notification bell, and then click that damn notification bell. Anyway guys, hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy yourselves. Please like, subscribe. The Natural is out.